Obviously stats can say one thing, but at the end of the day, if there's an L on the board, it isn't my best game. Had a chance to go down 2-minute offense and go put some points on the board to tie the game, and we were going to go for two and win the football game, and I didn't give us a chance at the end, and I made some poor throws and took a poor sack at the end, which was just stupid. That falls in my hands, and I take full accountability for it. But there's no regret in anything because you have those moments to learn from them. So they were really good teaching points. Obviously, we don't want to have teaching points and lose a football game, but that's the only positive way that you can look at it and grow from it. Definitely. I think as a group, you guys saw we did some really good things. This guy here, I told him before the game, I had a dream, took a nap. I had a dream he was going to have a big game and just played like a grown man. Kyle had a hell of a game. Frank Darby came in there, got one touch and scored a touchdown. Jalen had some big-time catches. So, I think as a group, offensively, we took a step forward. Obviously, we can't shoot ourselves in the foot there at the beginning of the game because, it's the difference of being down 21-3 and it being 21-21 or something like that. So that is the difference where my mindset is every time we step on that field, we need to go score a touchdown. So I don't think that the defense has done anything to stop us. I think that it's been pointed back at us that we've kind of done it to ourselves. So it's just about growing from it, and learning off the mistakes that you make.
I approach practice like the game every day. So I just try to make sure every day when I go out to practice that I'm not acting like I'm too good to do this or too good to get better at this. So when I go out and practice every day, I focus on one thing I can get better at each day like Coach Wilkins tells us to do. And when you do that and when you practice as hard as you can throughout the week, you're bound to have a big game.
Yeah. 100%. They're 100%.
That's just the expectation for all of us. We got to make our quarterbacks trust us. So when they throw those 50-50 balls, they got to know when they let that ball go, they're confident we're going to come down with it.
Which I am. Ladies first. I got confidence in every guy that steps on the field. I think all these guys have done a good job of maturing as people, and they're molding themselves into positions where they're just everything that's coming off of them is nothing but confidence. These guys are showing that they know what they're doing. They prepare like champions, and that's what it takes. It takes the after practice, the extra 45 minutes, 30 minutes after practice, when we go work on fades, it pays off on Saturday when we go and do it. It's just about everybody honing in on their skill. Everybody has a job to do. And if you have 11 guys doing their job right, it shows. He's a workhorse. That dude busts his butt in practice every single day. Doesn't say a word, doesn't say he's sore. Doesn't say he's tired. When the coaches ask him to do something, he gives his all every single time. And so it was good to see him when the opportunity presented itself, take advantage of it. And he had some big time plays. Obviously, the long ball that I threw to them, if I put it 5-6 more yards downfield, he scores big time touchdown. He has tremendous speed, and if you watch that film over and you see that route, it is like 110% how you coach the route. So, he pays attention to little details, which is something that the coaches know and that I know. Improvement, I'm just more confident in my play, more confident in my arm, more confident sitting in the pocket delivering, and I know where to go with the football, and I trust the people around me that they're gonna go make a play. So This game it hurt. I don't know why it hurt so bad, but it hurt. Obviously, we never want to lose any football games, but like I say, you just got to learn from the mistakes. You got to grow from it. Regardless of what happens, wins or loses, you learn from everything that you do. So. That's exactly what we practice.
Really, I didn't really see anything. I just ran as fast as I could, and then Manny put the ball where it needed to be, and just ended up being a touchdown.
Tunnel vision. That's what he had. Dude was moving. What do you mean less aggressive? I'm being aggressive with my arm, if that's what you're trying to get at. I just more comfortable in the pocket. I've grown in that area. That's part of maturing as a quarterback. I've studied a lot of film on NFL quarterbacks, picking up on just little things that help you sit in the pocket more. And then like I said, it's like when you're a little kid and you're playing backyard football. All you want to do is run around and throw the football, and then as you progress, more and more and more, those dudes just sit in the pocket and they just deliver. So my goal is to sit in the pocket, deliver the football to these playmakers, and let them make a play. So that's just my goal, is to let them do something with the ball in their hands. Aaron Rodgers. Watched a lot of Tom Brady film. Brady White would say he's the GOAT, but I think Aaron Rodgers does some pretty special things. Matt Ryan, he has some really good technique stuff that he does with his footwork. And then, it's just when I watch NFL games now on Sundays when it's our off day, Monday Night Football, I don't watch it for the enjoyment of watching the game anymore, which sucks sometimes. But, I like to see what they're seeing. So, a good thing to think about is how Tony Romo was calling the plays. If I could do that, man, that would be so amazing. So what he's trying to see and what he's seeing now when I'm watching the games, I'm like, okay, now they're overloading to the left, run right. Or, you see press coverage on the outside. Okay, man-to-man throw. Is he going to take it? Is he not going to take it? So that's just my mindset, and it's helped out a lot. And I think that I'm seeing the game a lot differently now. Fast team. I think years in the past that they've been known just for a lot of their speed. Up front, they have some physical players, big, long dudes who get their hands up in short and intermediate game. They're just a skilled team, but it's just it lies in our hands at what we do with the ball. We just got to put points on the board, and it's simple as that. When adversity strikes, when your back is against the wall, true champions come out in my eyes. So when we're down 21-3 last week, we saw who showed up.
Time for one more question. Manny, are you going back watching any of what they did at Colorado last year, or where they're at now?
A little bit. Obviously, the defensive coordinator came from there and took some pretty mean licks against Colorado last year. But I'm healthy, so they'll have a different quarterback that they're facing this year, and they have a new team that they're facing as well. We're doing a lot of different things. They're doing some different things. They're not exactly the same as they were at Colorado. So we're just looking forward to taking what the defense gives us, putting the ball in the right locations. When the opportunity presents itself to take a shot, we just have to execute those and continue to get big plays in these games that we're having, because it'll pay off at the end of the day.